Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you briefly about this little Rossi single shot that I've got. This particular one is a youth model. They also make this in an adult size, full-size version. This one has a desert tan plastic synthetic furniture on it. I believe they also offer it in an OD green. Black is pretty common, and even wood is an option. This one is the youth model matched pair, meaning it comes with two barrels. This one has a 22 barrel, 22 rimfire with fiber optic sights. It's also tapped for a scope, and it comes with a 20 gauge barrel with a bead front sight. You can get these in a wide variety of calibers and combinations. The 22-410 is pretty common for the youth model, but you can get everything from 17 HMR rimfire all the way up to 12 gauge and even 30-06. So a lot of variety there. They even sell a 3-barrel version they call the trifecta. But I don't want to talk about the gun so much today. There's one little modification that I've done to it. Like most single shot guns, it breaks down very easily. A lot of guns simply have a screw that holds the forearm to the barrel. Now with Rossi, they've included a sling swivel on the bolt or the screw that holds that assembly together. Once you take that apart, you pull the forearm off, open the gun, and the barrel easily removes from the receiver. The problem that I've had with the Rossi is that this sling swivel and the washer in between that and the forearm are not a captive system as it comes from the factory. And I can see losing this really easily out in the woods or possibly in the dark. So the solution that I came up with to make this captive is pretty simple, and I'm going to show you how I did that. First, let's pull this apart. Set that barrel aside. And you can see this is the pillar that this receiver fits down into. And I simply took a flathead screwdriver and a torch lighter and heated up this metal on the screwdriver till it got good and hot. Now this plastic is pretty soft, but you might have to heat it more than once. And then I simply pushed it into this pillar and melted a slot to gain access to the inside of that pillar. Next you'll need some zip ties. I got a bunch of these from Walmart. These were made for sprinkler systems, but you can use pretty much anything. But I do like the small size of these little bitty ones. And I simply made a loop and took the tail end of this and fed it through that slot. Then I took a pair of needle nose pliers and pulled the tail till the loop was small enough to fit down inside there, and used the pliers to position that loop down inside. Once I got it where I liked it, I pushed the bolt through with the washer in between and got it up inside there. Then I used the needle nose again to pull it tight enough that it would retain the bolt. It would be smaller than the threads, but not so tight as to create friction on the shaft of the bolt and thus make it more difficult to get it aligned and screwed back into the barrel. So again, you want a little bit of slop in there. If you make it too tight, you're going to have to cut it, remove it, and try again. But you can see as I pull on that, it's pretty snug. Now if I really pulled hard, I'm sure I could break it and break that zip tie and have to reinstall it. So it's not permanent by any stretch, or you could reach in with a hobby knife or something small and cut that loose. So as you can see, if you're going to break this apart to swap barrels or for cleaning, it's going to be a lot harder to lose that sling swivel now that it's attached to the foregrip permanently. And if we had a sling on this thing, it would be even that much harder to lose it, obviously, because it all stay connected. So as we push it together, get that bolt lined up in there, twist it on, and you can see there's still plenty of room for those threads to get a nice solid purchase, and it holds on nice and tight. I hope that helps somebody out there, save somebody from a little bit of heartache, and problems in losing this sling swivel. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon.